Hey, what's up? It's your boy 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Uh I know it's been a long time since you guys have had a chance to see me, but here I am, still got my hair and everything. A couple folks asked me, "Shit, did you cut your hair?" Since they always see me with a hat on. But only put on the hat when I don't have a haircut. So that's what it is, but shit, happy to be here. Thank y'all for being here. Let's see who we have here. What's up, Jeff? My man, Low Spec Linux laptop in the house. How you doing, man? My brother. Hopefully everything's good with you. Man, I need to get with you sometime, man. Shit. You need to come join me on the stream or something sometime, man. Shit. If you don't mind getting on and talking some comic books and some pop culture stuff. Shit, I'd love to have you on, man. Glenzer, my man. Sentient Dildo, what's going on, brother? What's up, Glenza? Man, how's it going, Glens? This is hell to 24/7. Bald dudes are jealous of that hair. Oh, man. I know you ain't talking about you, huh? Well, I mean, you know, I appreciate that, man. But shit, guys look good bald-headed too, man. Actually, it's funny, man. There's chicks out there that would look at me or look somebody with some kind of hair, long hair or whatever, and be like, fuck that, give me a bald-headed guy. Like, Michael Jordan, bald, it all comes together. They love that shit, man. I mean, I don't know how it is now. I know that, chicks used to love that shit back about 10, 15, 20 years ago. Love the bald-headed dude, man. So, shit, you know it. Sentient. My brother like no other. The chief of the East. What's going on, Sentient? Man, hopefully you're doing well, man. Says about the only thing current I pay attention to is music. I know, man. I know, man. I know you, man. A music fan, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I love music. Matter of fact, came to do a Cyberfrog unboxing, but I mean, I know I just like, man. I tell you what, man. One day I'm gonna have to, and I've done this before on the stream. Kind of go through music, go through albums and shit. I'm gonna have to grab a box or two, man. Bring it over here and just fucking just show you, some of my records, man. What I got in the record collection, man. If that's the case. Since he says I'm recovering from last night's drunken stupor. Oh shit! What happened? A chick got drunk and used you up. Have you feeling all lopsided at the moment? I ain't mad at it. I know how it goes, man. I know how it goes. I've been used like that too. Man. But that's what's up, man. What's going on? Hemophilia vinyl I ordered 8 months ago, shipped yesterday. So let me ask you this, man. If it was shipped yesterday, around how long will it take you to receive it? Like about a week and a half, or it all depends on where it's coming from? One thing I've always wondered, man, like I've had a 45 shipped to me once. No, twice. And it was interesting. Came in this hard cardboard. I'm talking about shit was hard as fuck, man. But it was small. And then they put it inside another box that had like foam and was a bigger box. So I guess in case something happened, it had cushion on that shit, but the actual vinyl itself was protected as well. And then at the same time, if you let them know that it's media, then they're supposed to be handling that shit with a, certain amount of extra care than they would some other fucking package that they'd fucking chunk in the back. Some shit like that. So, media always gets, and media and fragile always gets, well, fragile, not really. I guess it all depends on your driver, because I've seen people take fragile packages. And I worked for UPS, man, at one point. So fragile package don't mean shit. They'll fuck around and handle that shit like they'll handle anything else, man. So, but hopefully it'll get to you soon, man. Shit, that's what's up. He says, nah, what you say? Twas Matt's 100 stream went for 11 hours. Yeah, I popped in. I didn't know it was his 100th. Yeah, I seen Vigilante. It was like six. Yeah, it was Matt, Vigilante. I think it was Ruben, if I'm not mistaken, and like 3 other dudes on there, man. You know what I'm saying? I caught a glimpse of that last night. Sent you and said, "Oh, you finally got a spec. Nice." Nah, it'll be coming. It's estimated Saturday delivery, 1 week. So next Saturday, that shit'll be at the crib, huh? Well, shit. Sounds good, man. I know you'll have fun listening to it. Hell yeah, man. They have 2 more shows in the U.S., then back to Japan. Work played in Houston last weekend. Were you able to catch a show yet? Just curious. You know what's cool about this box, man? This is look at this shit, man. All caps comics. I love that shit, man. Ethan Van Sciver's the man. Good shit, man. Look at that. Yeah, man. Love this sticker, man. You know what? To be honest, I'm not getting rid of this box, man. I'm not getting rid of this box. Yeah. Keep all my well, see, I don't even know what the fuck's in it, man. So I might need to keep what's in the box after I unbox it. You like that shit, huh? Yeah. So, yep, coming from Malton, New Jersey, all caps comics. That's what's up, man. He said, yeah, music is mostly what I pay attention into. If there's a good show out, I'll watch it, but I'm not getting bothered otherwise. I feel you. Low Spec Clinics Labs. I said, nah, I can't afford the travel. Huh. Just fan cams. I feel you, man. Dallas is the closest. Well, you know what, man? I tell you what, brother. You can always, depending on how well this tour went, or depending on how well the tour is for them in their eyes, they'll probably make it back to the U.S. in another year or two. If that's the case, man, you gotta catch the next one, man. You gotta catch the next one, bro. They had a lot of love out here. Good experience. They'll want to come back, and when they do, shit, you be front and center, man. There you go. I know you'll get there, brother. Clemson Cali will be last on that delivery. Hopefully, I'll get my Rekt Planet 2 this week. Yeah, man, I got it. I got it just the other day, man. And it's funny because I ordered this Rekt Planet. Oh man, it had to be what, 2.5 years ago or some shit. Like fuck, it was a long time ago, man. So I can't remember what I can't remember what I even paid for it or what it even comes with. Man, I don't even. It's too long to remember, man. But I tell you what, I know for certain. I know that I know Young Ripper, man. He has to have changed the game on how crowdfunding is done from this point on. The way he attacked it, did it, got the money, and everybody look, man. I tell you what, man. In less than 4 or 5 months, he did the campaign, got the money, and everybody got their fucking comics, man. Before he did the campaign, the shit was already done. So I don't know, man. Doing a campaign, man, and getting the stuff 2 3 years later, man. That's something has to change with that, man. To be honest, man, not to talk shit, just being honest. Um, I don't know, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. But if you got comic artists, right, that when they worked for was writing or doing whoever's comic, doesn't matter if they were doing Batman or, X-Men or, something, whatever. And they were doing these comic books monthly. How fast did it take for these cats to put out a comic book, one comic book? Now, there's two things you got to do. About three. Draw it, write it, and I guess to a degree, unless you're editing your own shit, doing that too. But even then, yeah, man. Hopefully the third Cyberfrog will be once we pay for it, hopefully we can get that shit in a matter of months, man. After the way Young Ripper did this shit, man, there shouldn't be no excuse on why anybody else would have to take a year or 2 or 3 years to fucking put out a comic book, man. I'm just saying. The way he did that, I don't know. It just shows how quickly somebody can fucking do a crowdfund, get the money, and everybody get their shit just in a matter of months. That changes the game altogether, man. So, yeah, Low Spec Links laptop, my man says, oh, they will be back. Hell yeah. I know they will, man. And you'll be there ready to check that shit out. Hell, if I'm doing better in life, fuck, man. They come to Texas and you fucking, I'll show up with you, man. I know a lot of things have to turn around for me, man, but anything's possible, man. So hell yeah, that'd be some good shit, man, for real. Glenzer, my man, says I placed my order 20, so it's been dude. I'm telling you, man, like, man, when you seen how people were getting that ISOM, number one, and I mean, dude, I can't even believe how Ripper did that shit, man. And now that kind of makes it'll make you look at everybody else doing their crowdfunding shit a little bit differently at this point, man. Basically, motherfucker ain't gonna want to crowdfund your shit, man. If your shit ain't done, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't have me crowdfund your shit and then you make it, man. Come with your shit already made and then come with the crowdfund, man. Dude, if you have the audience, man, people will be there to purchase it, man. But fucking 3 years in the game later, nah, man, nah. And I mean, it was cool so far, man. But the thing is, after what Ripper did, man, you can't look at that shit the same way. After what Young Ripper did, man, with his comic book, you can't look at crowdfunding the same way, man. You just can't ask for the money and then you start the project, man. Your shit better be done, man. Or I'm talking about a full fucking comic, man. You just waiting to fucking make the sale, man. You know what I'm saying? And at that, I don't know, man. At this point, that shit has to come a little bit more. This shit has to come better, man. You know, you want to know what'll actually be the most successful thing with this crowdfunding shit? No shit. Let's say if cats like Young Ripper and Ethan Van Sciver will all caps comics, and and all the other comics, comics gay cats, and all the independent doing their own solo shits. When you know that you're successful is when you're to a point where you could crank out at least one comic book, because that's all you're fucking doing is when you can crack out a comic book a month, or at least drop one comic book a quarter. Every 3 months, drop a comic. Like when a successful when a successful crowdfunding individual, comic book cat that does crowdfunding, when the cat's successful and he gets repeat business and people are interested in buying his books, one comic book every 2 or 3 years, it loses steam, man. It loses steam. And the fact that a lot of professionals used to crank out a comic book every month, why the fuck can't they crank out a comic book every month now? If people love their shit, you don't think somebody would actually support it to buy it every month? Maybe not at like $25 or $30 a month, but make it more affordable since it's being bought on more of a daily basis. And then at that point, you can actually get a subscription. Now, just think about that. The way subscription at a comic book, you get you go ahead and you get a subscription with all caps comics, and then you sit there and you get your monthly comic straight from Ethan Van Sciver every fucking month, man. Or for Young Ripper. If you want to kill the game and not just get them the month that your comic book comes out, but get them every month to where you're outselling fucking DC and Marvel every month, put that shit out every month. It shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be shit for a person like Ethan Van Sciver that used to fuck around and put out a comic book every month. What, 20? I mean, what? He stopped fucking with DC, 4 years ago? Yeah, about 4 years ago. Had to be. So we talking like 2018, 2019. He stopped fucking with DC. But before then, he was doing a comic book every month. Why couldn't he drop a Cyberfrog comic every month? Why? Because he has to figure out the story too. Shit, he's been in the game for so long, man. It shouldn't be. I ain't gonna say it shouldn't be that hard, but fuck, man. Almost he's getting close to 3 decades in the game. Like he should be ready to spit this shit out, man. If you really want to be competitive, take that shit to the next level. Stop dropping the comic book every 2 or 3 years. Try to see if you can drop that shit every quarter or at least once every month. You know what? To be honest, there were cats back in the day that were writing and drawing their own comic books every month. One dude doing it all. The only thing he didn't do was like the fucking editing and all that other shit. It's possible, man. The thing is, are you willing to gear yourself to fucking do that? And I mean, if that's something you used to do, why can't you do it now? Or what you can do if you want to be a little, take a little chance. Won't Ethan write the stories? And every month, I could say like maybe once every 4 months, Like he could be the one doing the comic books. Let's say he'll do. Let's say if he starts a new Cyberfrog ongoing monthly series, he can do issue 1 and 2 to start off the first story of the new series, and then issue 3 he could still be writing it, but drop it to a new artist that he trusts that's going to do Cyberfrog right. And then issue 4, drop it to another artist. Issue 5, drop it to another artist. Issue 6, he can come back and then draw it again. And that way, it'll give him a break from always drawing to focusing on writing it and giving other Comics Gate artists a time to, a chance to fucking draw Cyberfrog. People wanted to see John Malin fucking draw Cyberfrog. He can get John Malin to draw for 1 issue. And that way it could keep Cyberfrog fresh, seeing different artists' takes on it. Ethan will still be writing it, overseeing the whole thing, and then Ethan can go in, and then while he's writing it every month, he could take 2 or 3 months while he's writing it to draw every third or every 4th issue or some shit like that. So it'll give him space in between to write it every month, and then give him about 3 months to just draw his own issue. Come on, man. That's an idea. Some shit like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But if you're going to take crowdfunding to the next level and you really want to hurt the comic book industry, try to rush your production. I mean, like, I ain't talking about like rush it, like just slap some shit together and put it out. But what I'm saying is try to put it to the point where you can drop more than one every couple years or more than once, to have it more relevant. Think about this. Even when somebody puts out a limited series, you at least are going 3, 4 issues, maybe 6 issues, but it's 6 issues in a row. So you have some. So even if it's not going for the whole year, you at least have some kind of consistency of a story that you can read monthly for the next 5 or 6 months, or however long the series lasts. Then reading a story that already for part 1 and part 2, it's already 4 years in between, and it's not a book that's this thick. It's not even a graphic novel. I'm not talking shit. I love Ethan Van Sciver. Love him. There's no way. Ain't nothing I can say that even negative about him at all. I'm just saying, like, man, when there's a long distance between shit, sometimes people look elsewhere, man, and you got to worry about that. You got to wonder about that shit sometimes, man. Just saying, man. Especially when it's something that people see monthly, and you only putting out one comic book every so whatever. That's a tough one, man. Like I say, not talking shit, man. I'm just, Sorry, man. Didn't mean that. I'm just fucking. Yeah. Comics guys need to do more work on comics and less live streams. Yeah, I've heard that quite a bit, man. What's up, NB Geeks, Bar and Grill? What's going on, brother? My man Jess, what's going on, man? 24/7 Future Media, how you doing, bud? I'm good, man. How are you, man? Still rocking the frack. Yeah, and the shades, man, like a boss. I see. Yeah, man. Still got it, brother. Thank you. Uh-oh. Heard some honking. I was hoping it wasn't no accident, man. I stay right on the corner, too. Shit. Huh. Yeah, man. Thank you for being here, though, man. Sentient, what's up, man? A book a month is a bit too much to ask of indie artists. Well, and I understand, and again, man, I mean, but it has to be more than just a book every 2 or 3 years, also, man. If I mean, that's the thing, man. I mean, if you look, the thing is, look. You're an independent comic book company, man. You, of course, you're doing all your own shit. But man, and I mean, to be honest, like Ethan and dude, they're killing, they're killing the majors, man. But at the same time, there's still a lot of distance in between, man. Like I can't say nothing for Ripper, man. Everybody's waiting for, Isom 2 or whatever the next projects are gonna be, And I heard he got all kind of shit in the works, man. So, but then it's like when you have other cats, that are a few years in between, and they're known to drop in a comic book every month. I don't know, man. What do you say to that? Because you're already, your productivity has been. Now, if you're talking about writing it and all that other stuff, yeah, but after doing it for so long, I mean, how much of that do dude, I don't know, man. Like I said, I ain't talking no shit, man. I ain't trying to even come off like I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, it's got to be more too. It's got to be something else, man. So it's, and hopefully y'all can see where I'm coming from, man. It's got to be something else, man. It's got to be something else to it, man. Every 2 or 3 years for a comic book, man. That's for one book. Yeah, 3 years is the 3 year wait is longer than some time between some movie sequels. Man, that's true, man. That's true. What's up, Zach? What's going on, brother? How's it going, man? Yeah, man, but then again, what the fuck do I know, right? I'm just a guy speaking his mind, man. So hopefully, hopefully nobody's offended, man. I'm definitely ain't trying to offend nobody, man. Not by far, man. Shit, I got nothing but love for Ethan Van Sciver and everybody else. Janet from another planet. My girl. What's up, Janet? How you doing? Hopefully everything's good with you. Man, it's great to have you here. You know what? I'm glad to be here. I'm blessed to be here. I'm thankful that you're here and everybody else is here. So thank you, Janet. And I'm having a better day. I'm having a better day now that you all are here. So thank you for that. I'm good. I'm good. Wait a minute. There you go. Everybody showing Janet some love. There you go. I don't get why it takes so long either. Yeah, man. Again, I'm not a comic book professional. One day, I'm working on some stuff. So yeah, no bullshit. I'm working on something. So hopefully, my time will come. But man, when you see comic book pros pushing out a comic book every month, I just don't see. I don't understand 2 or 3 years at the. Like again, man. After what you did, I just, what can you say? And that cat never done this shit before. So you got a cat that's never did a comic book, put it out. Actually, the largest crowdfunded comic book of all times. Ethan Van Sciver had that title for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? Ethan's still the GOAT, man. But Young Ripper came out, what, 3.7 mil or something for one comic book? Who makes 3.7 mil or something like that off of one comic book? That's a blessing, man. I'm glad he was able to do it. I'm glad he was able to do it. I'm glad Ethan Van Sciver was able to do it. And it says a lot. But the thing is it's more of a consistency that, as a consumer, man, to be invested, it's like a TV show. Like, to be honest, between, sorry about that, y'all. Between, let's say, the last two Cyberfrogs, between this one and the last one, how many John Wicks have came out? By the time, if I'm not mistaken, by the time the first Cyberfrog came out, John Wick 2 was already out. And then by the time the Blood Honey came out, all the way to now, John Wick had dropped 3 and 4. 4's already out, man. I'm just saying, man, to when you're on a roll, you gotta keep them pumping out. Even a music artist. If you guys know anything about when people really used to put out albums, people really used to put out albums every year and a half, 2 years. When I was growing up and I was listening to music, every year and a half, 2 years, somebody would put out an album. But you're talking 12 to 16 and all this other shit. So you're talking about building up something to help put out, something with the amount of material to have at least 12 to 16 songs. I mean, yeah. But then, that's that compared to a comic book. I mean, I know it's gets apple to oranges, right? But hopefully, man, y'all get where I'm coming from, man. Like I say, I ain't trying to talk no shit, man. Cause that's not what I ain't trying to talk nothing about nothing, man. Zach says they publish monthly editions as a collective that you can subscribe to. They do really well. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's what I meant. Like, if and you know what? And the thing is, they have enough people that believe in them within the fandom, or the fellowship, whatever you want to call us, that would sit there and actually, I could look. I could see like this: if they drop the price some, $25 a month, $30 a month. But I know it costs. But at the same time, the fact that you're printing it out monthly, or even bi-monthly or something, just something. Hell, you had comic books pumping shit out bi-monthly. So, I mean, bi-weekly. I'm sorry. Yeah. So it's like, at one point. So the thing is, as long as you have access to a printing press that can sit there and print comics, on the fly like that, I mean, yeah, why not? Especially when you're dealing with people like, even, let's say in Young Ripper's case, the artists that work for him, they're known to push out comic books every month. So they have it in them to put out monthly material. Why not get it going? That's the thing. You want to hit them in the nuts. Go, don't do your shit every 2 or 3 years. Come at them every month. Hell, you had it in you to put it out before. And then the thing is, if it's too much work, get a couple of artists. You can actually start, like again, you get John Malin, you get a couple of your, Comics Gate partners to come in, do about 3 issues, and you do every 4th issue. it would give you 3 months to you write your story every month, but it'll give you 3 months to at least draw one issue. Doc, you would have gave people what they wanted, and then at the same time you get to showcase the rest of your Comic Gates partners. You know what I'm saying? Dog, it's a win-win. And I'm not even sure he even thinking on that level. But you know what? EVS follows me. I'll shoot him this video. He follows me on Twitter. But it's a hell of an idea, man. Keep it fresh. And that way, if it takes long for him to draw, he can at least be consistent with writing a story every month. And then it could take him three months in between to write one book. But he has his other partners filling in between. And he could be showcasing a new talent. And actually, at the same time, he could be making all caps comics into something bigger than what it is. That if people really start loving the artists that are sitting there drawing Cyberfrog, the 3 months, in between him drawing it, then shit. Maybe they can, showcase one of their own characters and come out with a comic book under all caps comics. I mean, that's a way for him to build up his comic book company if he wanted to go there. Says the cat. I think once a month is a bit much, but waiting years is. But that's the thing, man. When you got comic book companies that put out their characters every month, that's the thing. It's like when people are used to going and picking up their favorite character every month, but then you're an independent comic book creator and you put your shit out every 2 or 3 years. People want to see you sooner than that. More often than that. I mean, it shows when people buy it. But man, so all right, just think about this, man. How long did it take between either Van Sciver first dropping his crowdfund for Blood Honey all the way to the time we got it? So basically, we've gotten 2 comics in what? Maybe a 6-year time. So by the time it's all over with and we get the 3rd comic book, it'll be close to a decade, right? Is that? Yeah, man. I would like to see what's going on with Heather Swain and Cyberfrog and everybody else. More often than that. Shit, I remember, when he first came out with Cyberfrog, it was monthly. Why, the thing is why can't we get it? Maybe not monthly, but why can't? But even when it was monthly, he was doing all the work. Back in what, 96, 97? I got Cyberfrog #1, the original #1. Sitting right over there. So I don't know. When he used to put out, that's another thing too. He used to put out Cyberfrog every month. Why he couldn't do it again? And the thing is, he's a bigger force. He's a bigger, stronger force than he was back then. I think he can do it. It's whether it's whether he would want to do it or he thinks it's worth it or not. I don't know. Just saying. I ain't talking shit. I'm talking from love, man. I know what he's capable of doing. He's an awesome dude, man. What if All Cap Comics had 3 titles and released an edition of each every 3 months? Would that be doable? Huh. Well, I mean, I could see him building up to it. Yeah, I could see him building up to it. But the thing is who would he trust enough to even do Cyberfrog? I mean, but the thing is, he runs with very talented people, man. And I mean, to be honest, what would he? But what if somebody came with a Cyberfrog story that was like fucking unbelievable, man? Would Ethan even let like would he allow somebody to fucking write a golden, like would he accept someone and say, hey, look, man, I wrote this story. It's like some award-winning shit, and would Ethan accept it? And like would he have like too much of an ego if someone wrote some shit that was fucking phenomenal and be like, yo, here, and for him to draw it, for Ethan to draw it, and somebody else to write it? And that's another thing too. Would that help bring pump out Cyberfrog faster? The thing is, nothing would get past him because he would be like Sauron. He would be the fucking, the all-seeing eye in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He'd be in control of everything. What would he be willing to kind of, work with? And I bet you there's people that tried to drop a bunch of shit at him. But at the same time, it's like, well, who do you trust? That'd be another question too. I don't know, man. There's a lot, but that's, I don't know, man. Love Ethan Van Sciver, man. Every time I've talked to him, chatted with him, man, he's had nothing but love for me, man. He's been a good dude, man. Just want to see him pump this shit out, man, and just fucking rip a hole into everybody else, man. As far as like, competitive, that kind of shit, man. Just want to. Quinta said, Ascension dildo, yes, like stock dividends. They only paid once every 3 years. Ascension said, agreed. 4 issues a year seems like a good middle ground. Yeah. And you want to know how you keep it going? No shit. If he would sit there and write 2 stories in advance, so he writes 2 stories in advance. He puts out one while he's putting out the first, let's say issue number 1. Puts out, he writes issue 1 and 2. Pumps out while he's pumping out issue number 1, he's writing number 3. Issue number 2 goes out. By the time issue number 2 pops out, he's writing issue 4. And it's like basically he's always like 2 steps ahead, or maybe 3. and he's given himself so many months in between to write them, and he already pumped out like a half a year of work, and just he pumps out the first one, and then he's sitting on the second one to go, but by that time by the time he pumps out the first one, he's working on the third and fourth one, man. Like that way he has shit like he's not rushing because he already pre-made a bunch of shit before it, and now it's like as it goes, he could just kind of like ride the coast and just keep going, and not feel like he has to fucking burden himself because he already has issue 2 and 3 already done. By the time he pumps out, so he's working on issue 4, and he's just flowing with it, man. And he's ahead of the game. Stories already made. Yeah, man. There's so much he can do with it, man. So much he can do with it, man. I don't know, man. Love comics, man. Love Ethan Van Sciver. Man, he's fucking awesome, man. Since you said, Glenzer. Yeah, man. That's yeah, man. Everybody's coming up with some good ideas, man. Like shit, that's Zach says, Dildo, do you think EVS makes more from live streaming or Cyberfrog? Like he even said he does okay streaming. He does okay streaming, man. So he does that. Zach says, I'm honestly curious. I don't watch enough EVS to know. Man, I've been watching EVS for years, man. I've been watching EVS for what, 6 years now? Yeah. About 6, 7 years, something like that. Man. I mean, I'm watching EVS before he got with the High Council and everything. Dude, I've been around for a long time, dude. I was watching EVS when he was going into like craft stores and shit like that, and telling you what kind of pencils to and art material to pick up to draw with and shit like that. It was to the point where he was even like people were sending him like portfolios and shit like, hey, check out some of my art. And he'd sit there and kind of look at his shit and be like, yo, this is cool. You could work on this, da da da. He was Ethan's the shit, man. I got number love for Ethan Van Sciver, man. What's up, Pacific 414? What's going on, brother? How's it going, man? You doing all right, man? Yeah. Pacific 414 is in the house. What's going on, man? Yeah, but that's my take on Cyberfrog, man, and it'd be nice to see him more on the regular. If that's a complaint, man, I would like to see him more, man. I don't think that's a bad complaint. That's a good complaint. I want to see more of him, man. So, what's up, Glenzer? Yeah, East Cyberfrog broke 1 million. They had only done 50 grand. They'd be more comics, in my opinion. What you mean by that, Glenzer? Just curious. If they would have Sentient Dildo says, I think that's probably right. Nothing wrong with that. He can be really entertaining. Yeah. Huh. I follow this one dude, his own indie zombie comic. It's only him and the dude that does the art for the stories. They managed to put out about 3 issues a year. Yeah, man. I mean, the thing is, uh, even watching Ether Van Sciver from Blood Honey, he went through the stages of what it takes to actually put out a comic. I'm talking about all that shit, man. But the thing is, there's one, and there's a lot of things you have to figure out, get right, and that's just the comic book itself, getting it to the right printer, making sure that it's printed right, because the printers can fuck around and do something completely different with your book than what you wanted it, and that could fuck it up too, because that's something that happened to Jeff from World Class Bullshitters, man. His shit got his first comic book project got fucked over. I mean, shit. The thing is again, man, these guys, they come from the world of putting out a comic book each month. The fact that they're doing it alone, like I say, maybe he might need to take a chance or two. Get someone else to write a story, get someone else to draw it at least. He could still draw it. But the thing is, I don't know, man. There's a lot of ways he can play with it, man, and to be able to pump out more Cyberfrog than what we see now. I want. Dildo says the amount of shit of troubleshooting they go through for each issue is astonishing. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the thing. Colorists, editors, a bunch of other stuff. Who could come in that can actually take some of the pressure off of Ethan to help him produce shit quicker. In-house colorist, editor, a bunch of other shit. That's, the thing is, just want, like I said, just want to see some more Cyberfrog faster. So I ain't trying to talk that shit like I'm a professional. I don't know shit, man. Quality over quantity. Yeah, I agree with you, Loke. Quality over quantity. Yeah, I agree with you on that. But then again, when you see cats putting comic books out on the regular, it just needs to, just want to see more. I don't know, man. Just want to see, more shit happen quicker, man. That's all. Again, I ain't talking no shit, man. Just, if y'all been hearing me, man, y'all understand where I'm coming from. 32 flavors of Nick Weiser. Man, you and Loki show up, man. That's some good shit, man. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Said Brifferverse is 3 books out this year. I'm sure at least 2 of them will surely happen. That's what's up. Say Loki. Skull. There you go, brother. Great to have you here, man. He says Skull, Zax. There you go. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, but I ain't criticizing, man. Not at all. I'm just a lover of Ether Van Sciver and Cyberfrog, man. Just want to see, more shit. And the way Ripper put his shit out just makes you think, man, like, yo, it's got to be a better way to get more Cyberfrog, man. So that's just where I'm at. That's all. Going to say Cameron effect made a ton on Titanic in 97, Avatar in 2009, not Avatar 2. Only 3 movies directed in 26 years. Success equals less work. Yeah. Well, yeah, you got a point there. I see exactly where you're coming from. My boy Nick Wise, what's up, Nick? He says he needs an editor who will keep him to a deadline. Yeah, man. That would, again, people that he trusts, man. To be honest, he always talks about how he's worked with good editors and stuff over at DC. Why couldn't you get one of them that's not working or might be retired and doesn't mind overlooking, Cyber to help him, get shit going, keep shit on track. The thing is, he'll be overlooking everything at the same time. So I didn't know that, Nick Weiser. Yeah, that's an accurate analog, Glenzer. Yeah, there you go, Glenzer. Zach says, up here, the biggest hurdle with ordering indie books is the shipping. Yeah, the shipping is huge, man. But at the same time, you'd have to wonder with the shipping. You know what it is that we don't know? Do you know, like, this is what I've seen of people. I've seen people say, hey, this one item. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this: the cheapest thing to ship is media. No bullshit. I know because I have shipped comic books before. When I learned from shipping comic books that it costs X, Y, and Z to fucking ship a comic book, when I learned that, I knew that I was getting fucked when I was sitting there ordering from people online and they were fucking charging out the ass when media is the cheapest thing that you can fucking ship online. So when it takes maybe about $3 to ship a comic, and I'm talking, and if you ever received a comic book, one comic book being shipped, and they put it in one of those comic book cardboard shipping boxes, that thing will be about $3 or $4 to ship. But then when somebody ships you a comic book and they're trying to charge you $7-8 for shipping, and you know how much it costs to ship one comic book, they can charge you whatever they want for shipping. After they pay their $3 or $4 to ship your shit, they taking the other $4 or $5 of that money and they fucking putting it in their pocket. So when you see people shipping comic books and the fucking shipping is out of control, they might be overcharging on the shipping to make up for something else, or just to be putting extra money in their pockets. And I'm not saying that's what Ethan's. I'm not saying ain't, but I'm just saying I've been fucked over like that. When I know to ship one comic book costs $3 or $4, and somebody says, "Oh well, you end up buying a comic book online. The comic book's $3, and the fucking shipping is like $7-8. What the fuck? That's somebody trying to get over on when they're trying to sell you a cheap comic. They make up the money and the difference on the backhand side off of the extra money they'll get off of you from the shipping. That's a dirty game, man. You got to be careful when people try to get, and it's like it's different if they're trying to ship you whatever. But when it comes to media, records, books, comic books, all that shit, that's the cheapest thing you can fucking send in the mail. When people start really charging you an arm and a leg, you have to wonder, are they getting over on me? Because media is, you're going to send a comic book that doesn't weigh shit. You're going to charge me $8? Like, what the fuck? That's why it's a crime when people ship comic books overseas. That's why people be like, oh shit, nah, that's like a little too much. Because in America, I know better. Just think about all that shit I've unboxed. When I was fucking unboxing comics, man. I know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to that. Zach says, 32 Flavor says, Zach's your boy Zach originally wanted to do direct market, and everyone at Marvel and DC prevented that. Yeah. Yep. Starting with Mark Waid. I remember that, man. I was there for all that. I remember all of that. Baron Norman Tag, what's going on, Baron? Hell to my brother, 24/7 Fusion Media. Hey, man, hell to you too, man. What's going on, man? Hope everything's good with you, brother. Hell yeah. 17 said, what's up, man? What's up? Zach says, Nick Weiser, I didn't know that history. I enjoy his channel, though. Yeah, man. Like I say, man, I've been following Ethan for years, man. So there's a lot of history there, man, for sure. Zach, he said, yeah, Zach, I had a hell of a road to get his first comic out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Free market, yeah. Tell me about it. We accused of gatekeeping by the gatekeepers. Yeah, that's true, Nick. Man. Shit, Nick, I tell you what, man. Hopefully, I'd love to join you on your comic book show sometime, man. If you got any room, man. Love to talk comics, show comics. Definitely love to get down with you and Clobbering sometimes, man. But you know what? I've been on for an hour. And you know what? I haven't unboxed shit yet. So, I'm going to take this nice all caps comics box. I love the sticker on this motherfucker, man. You just imagine a whole roll of stickers. I mean, a whole roll of tape. And it's all caps comics. And this is the kind of tape that you use to fucking close up boxes with. I'd buy that shit. hate that I had to cut it too. Fucked up, ain't it? All right, y'all, check this out. So, opening this up. Hopefully, y'all can see this shit. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see that shit. But yeah, I got something in a box. I think I might know what that is. All right, let me do this in a minute. Let me put this shit here, set this here. All right, y'all. That's what's up. Got me a Cyberfrog keychain. I love this shit, man. It kind of reminds me of like a sell-off. I'm saying. Actually, kind of reminds me of a fucking like a shrinky dink. Remember the shrinky dinks you could fucking put in the oven and shit? Holds a shrink up and shit. For y'all that are too young, man, look up shrinky dink, man. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Holy shit. Okay. So there's a whole pack. Now, hold on a second, man. Hold on. So basically, this already comes in a hard plastic. Looks like this the Vespis, right? And yeah, it already comes in a hard plastic. So some of this already comes in a hard plastic that'll keep your card, from getting fucked up. But why didn't they put this with the rest of these? So this is R1, and I guess the rest of them are in here. So let's see what kind of cards this is. You know what? I can't even remember what I paid for this, but whatever I paid for it, I know that I got a lot more than what I paid for. No shit, man. You can show up on my comic book show anytime you want. Hey, put me in the comic group in the DMs, man. And I'm there. I'd be there with you, Nick. We'd rule together. Mano y mano. Oh, shit. That's what's up, man. Thank you, brother. Man, you know what I got for you, Nick? I'm going to get you on the channel. And I'm going to learn how to do, how Loki does the skulls and shit. He pressed the button and, he'll show something like, no one's seen $1 or somebody screaming like, yeah, or, all that other shit. When you come on my show, you're going to have a very special thing for you, like for like a super chat or some shit. And it's going to come from, hear me out, bachelor party. And it's going to be where Tom Hanks and his partners are sitting there at the damn, at the Chippendales. And they sitting there and he's like, what's his name? Nick the Dick. And then it's going to be that one thing when he go like that and you see the plate and you see the meat and you don't see shit, but you see the plate. That's going to be your shits right there, man. All right. There you go, man. Been waiting to have you on. Yeah, man. Look at that. Look, this thing here has that metallic look. Matter of fact, this is how I remember the old like X-Men, like the Marvel, like it has like the metallic look to it, man. Look at that, man. It's fucking beautiful, man. I'm fucking covering Cyberfrog's face and shit. Look at that, man. Some beautiful shit, man. Good stuff. C1. So I got C1 right here. Oh, wow. This is some cool shit. Is that one or two? That thing's pretty thick. Look at that. Fucking Heather Swain. Nice arse. Oh, shit. Look at that. That's beautiful, man. That's a cool ass Heather Swain, man. Some good stuff. Wow. Now, this is what I'm going to use for the thumbnail. Is this picture here? It's going to be an it's like let me see. On top of Cyberfrog's head is going to say unboxing. No bullshit. Watch. Yeah, I'm gonna change up the thumbnail once this live stream is over with. But it's definitely gonna be this picture here. It's beautiful, man. Look at that. Everything's metallic. Everything's fucking perfect condition. Now this one is a regular. Now this is a regular card right here. This is not a metallic card. This is just a regular card right here. But it's cool as fuck, man. And obviously, this looks like a villain that I've never seen before. So I guess you have to read Rekt Planet to find out, right, what that is. Wow, look at that. Heather Swain and her daughter. Some cool shit, man. Good stuff, man. Wow. So, look at that. It's beautiful, man. Boy, Ethan got skills, man. That man got skills. Look at that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, man, they got some beautiful cards, man. And the quality is fucking awesome, man. Especially these metallic cards. They're beautiful. What the hell I do with the little holy shit. Well, I gotta put this to the side now. All right. Now all caps comics, man. Good shit. Sticker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's looking pretty good, man. I like this. Some good stuff, man. Put this right here. Ah. And then this is Salamandroid sticker as well. Look at that. These are beautiful, man. Definitely have to get these stickers and put them in their own bag and backboards. Yeah, I'm not letting nothing fuck those up. Holy. Oh, wow. Um, okay. Something happened here, y'all. No bullshit. Um, all right, so just popping this out. Check me out. The comic book has like I'm actually touching the comic book right here. It busted out of the plastic. You see this? Like I don't know if you guys can see that. Like there's you see that? So I don't know if it's the comic book was so fat that it actually bust through the and then it did the same thing here on the top too. You see, like it's taped. Like you guys can see the tape, but it's bust open. Like it broke. Look at that shit. Um, yeah. So basically, I'm gonna have to switch this book out and put it in. Look at that, man. Comic book bust right through the plastic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this in another bag and backboard. I don't know if it's the comic book is so fat that it couldn't, but then I can't see why it I don't know. It's just some weird shit. And I don't see why it would bust if it was in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. What's up, Zax? I appreciate that. Said that'll be fire. Nick and 24 team up. Yeah, man. Been wanting to get with Nick for a hot minute, man. Um, I'll tell you what. Since this thing's already busted open, shit. Yeah, look at that. Like it's this thing. Huh. Look at this the bottom of the bottom of the comic book. Like that's the top broken and the bottom's busted too. I can put my finger in the plastic. Interesting. Wow, this thing is heavy. This thing is thick as fuck, man. Oh, that's pretty awesome. I wonder how many pages. This thing actually feels like it's about 2 comic books thick of work. Wow, this is fucking beautiful. The first page that it opens up to is this one. Y'all look at this, man. This is beautiful. This is the cover. Look at that, man. That thing is so shiny, man. I'm not trying to get my fingers all up on this motherfucker, but yeah, man, this thing is beautiful. Yeah. This, Yeah, man, this thing is, it kind of reminds me of the old X-Men cover that they had. This is awesome. You see all the little comic artist pro secrets? Look at that shit, man. That shit is sick. Yo, he killed it on this one. And then the official autograph from Ether Van Sciver. Hell yeah. Oh man, this is awesome, man. It's funny. It's funny. This is the first page. I remember watching him drawing this page. Oh, fuck. Damn, y'all. This comic book is fucked up already, man. Look at that right there at the bottom. You see? Fuck. Right here in the corner. I don't know if y'all see that shit, man. There's an indentation right there at the corner. Y'all see that? Look at that shit. You can see right here at the corner. Right here. Look at that shit, man. You can see it right there. Oh, fuck, man. So it well, damn, man. The fucking bottom corner is fucking is pushed in and shit, man. It's fucked up, man. Look at that. You can see it right there. Look at that shit, man. All this is smooth, and then right when it gets right there, you can see that you can see that shit, man. Damn. All right, man. That's I'll see if I can get at him, talk to him about that, man. Yeah, because obviously the corner of this was bent. Like you could see it. Look, the corner where this whole thing is fucked up. And again, the comic book is sticking out of the plastic right there. Like right now, I'm touching the bottom of the comic book, man. So I received it. I received this comic book bust out of the bag and backboard. Look at that shit. Like this. Look at that, man. Like it bust at the top and it bust at the bottom. And I don't know if it's because this thing is so thick that the bag and backboard that it came in couldn't hold it. But shit, I mean, it's to the point where it got smashed in on the corner at the bottom. All right, well, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, he says, Low Spick says, I bet it got tossed around good during shipping. Yeah, man, something happened, man. Can't blame Ethan for that, but I I got a damn Cyberfrog comic. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that either, man. So hopefully, you know, it's kind of a bummer, man. Whoa, that looks nice. Yeah, looks nice, man. Except for that corner, man. That's a divot. Too bad, man. Packagers need to be more careful. Yeah, like I say, I've worked for UPS, and I've seen fragile shit get fucking tossed, man. You know, but then, you know, I don't want to bust it up ass. You know, wait a minute. See, now it makes me wonder if it's the actual plastic itself. Okay, this is sitting on the bottom. This is sitting on the bottom of the box, right? So this is the last thing that's on the box. Cyberfrog is sitting on top. Then you have all the stickers and the cards I showed you, and then this is sitting on top of that. So I'm not sure if it's the packaging itself, but I'll show you this. This also came in it. But do you see what I'm looking at? The corner of the salamandroid. I'm fucking touching it right here on the corner. You see that? So it makes me wonder, was the plastic not that well, or did the box actually get fucked around? Now, the corner here is pushed up too. I don't know if you see that. See, you see how it's flat, but that corner is fucking, that's the same corner that the fucking Cyberfrog got fucking hit on. Looks like the same thing happened to this. But again, at the top, this is sticking out of the plastic. So it looks like we have a twofold problem. Something might have got, I don't know if this happened during shipping. Little shit like that. I don't know if this happened during shipping or if this was done before it got put in the box. But then, if that's the case, why did Salamandroid book come out the side of the plastic? So what's going on with the side of the plastic that this thing can't even yeah, it has a hole right there. So is there something going on with the plastic that something like this can happen? That the comic book's coming out of the corner? Look, like it's out. Look at that shit. I ain't supposed to be doing that. But you know what? Look at that, man. Is these some cheap comic book bags? Like, why are they fucking coming apart like this, man? Oh, fuck. Yeah, it has a little ding on the corner of this one too, man. It looks sweet as hell though, man. Look at this, man. It's a little book, a salamandroid. Yeah, you can see, man. You can see that corner. You see where like it's all black, but then that corner gets white. It got dinged up in the corner too as well. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, it looks like a sweet looks like a sweet mini comic, man. I apologize, y'all. I'm just a little taken back by, opening this and seeing, Cyberfrog 2 Wreck Planet take a hit, man, like that. And then the Salamandroid color sign is also has a little thing on the corner too. So, oh, fuck, man. All right, so let's see here. And then we have this. Yeah, this is fuck. Come on, man. Shit. Fuck, man. Damn, man. See that shit? The fucking corners turned up. Oh, fuck, man. It's like the corners turned up too right there. So it's like everything got hit on that one corner got fucking destroyed. Fuck. I can at least show y'all what the art looking like in here, man. Fuck, man. Oh wow. This is that coolest shit. They got an advertisement for the Cyberfrog toys and shit, man. That's some cool shit. I'll fuck around and give me a Heather Swain, man. Oh damn, they got the '90s Cyberfrog toy as well with the orange chest. That's some cool shit, man. Look at that, man. Like an old toy advertisement from back in the day and shit. Holy shit, I didn't see that. All right, I just have to show this back to y'all, man. God damn, in the corner, look at that. You can get all the little action figures too. Look at all them. Look at that shit. Wow. Damn, that's some cool shit. Comic packagers should use a press to make sure customers get a 9.8. Still waiting for mine. They should put Sea Monkey ads in there, LOL. Just got here. Was feeding cats. What's going on, brothers? Hopefully all y'all doing well. Where's my frog book? Well, I tell you what, man. For y'all that just got here, let me show y'all what happened. Mine came damaged. So I have like it's smashed in the corner right here. And my Cyberfrog fuck, man. So basically These, damn. So both of these came together. They both came in the same back and backboard, but the plastic that it was in was damaged to the point that it was actually coming out of the plastic already in the backboard. It's wild. You can just rewind it a few minutes and you can see me showing everybody. So it's crazy as shit, man. So basically, upon pulling it out, this came just like this. Able to pull this out of the comic book plastic. And then if you look at this corner, if you look at it straight up, you see how it's turned up right here in this corner? This right here is fucking, it's turned up. You know what I'm saying? Shit got damaged pretty bad. So Cyberfrog got damaged as well. And upon getting this was busted out. So obviously, I guess since this was not pressed in, or closed as much, the fucking plastic busted, and the corner of it is all beat the fuck up. Like, look at this shit, man. So y'all be careful when y'all get yours, man. Look at that. Look at that. This thing came where the bag is destroyed. Look, this thing is open. Look at that. Like, I'm touching the inside of the comic book right now. Look at that. Like this. So, and I remember how they sent it the first time. They didn't send it like this. And it was in that hard, it was in a hard cardboard. I still have it, actually. It's in a hard cardboard casing that Cyberfrog came in, to where it's like you couldn't even be like, you really couldn't even bend that bitch. But now it came in that soft ass box. Look at that. It came in this all soft box. Look at this shit. Corners all bent the fuck in. Packaging ain't that good. And last but not least, I have whatever this is. Well, it's Cyberfrog. I don't know if y'all can see him well or not up in that box. I want to open this motherfucker. It seems like it'll be too much to even open this shit. I'm not gonna open it, man. But it's in a sweet box, man. At least with the bubble wrap, this box didn't get damaged. This box is in perfect condition, man. But man, the comic books got fucked up on the way over here. So yeah, some cool shit, huh? Look at that. At least Cyberfrog came in good condition. but everything else came damaged except for the cards and the stickers. The cards and the stickers came in decent condition. Look at that. That's fucked up. That's fuck, man. That shit. Look, even the bottom of this. Look, the comic book's coming out of the bottom, and this. Look, I'm touching the bottom of this comic book. Look at that shit. I'm fucking pulling on it right now. So why is the plastic so fucking flimsy to where it's like the comic book can bust right through it? Even a comic book that's not even as thick as Cyberfrog is busting through it. Like, I don't get it, man. They probably changed up how they, of course they changed up how they packaged it this time compared to the first one. And yeah. I'll tell you like this. As far as Cyberfrog itself, I love Cyberfrog. Cyberfrog's awesome. Love Ethan Van Sciver. He's the GOAT. That's my man right there. The books look great. Quality is fucking fantastic. The way it was packaged and sent was shit. It got damaged on the way here. And I mean, look, even with the box, if something happened, the box got damaged in the corners. I could understand that, but why is it from both bags and backboards, regardless of the comic book being this thick or the comic book being this thin, everything's busting out of the bags and backboards. So fucking no, man. Yeah, you guys be cautious, man, and I just opened this shit up live. Be wary about how you're gonna receive your packages, because basically, I know I bought the basic package. So if you bought the basic passage, if you bought the basic package yourself, you will receive everything I just received, and you get a lot of cool shit. But then you have to wonder, are your comic books in great condition, or are your comic books gonna be fucked up like mine? And then the bad part about it, this is all great quality shit. But I guess in the packaging and the way it was sent, instead of it being in that hard cardboard that they sent Blood Honey in, they put it at the bottom of a box, a soft ass box. Dog, is shipping a box. This is just a box. It's just a box. It's just, there's nothing to protect the comic book with. And that's where they fucked up at with the shipping. So my comic books come damaged. They come in the box. Just look, in the box, the comic books come like this, with this thing sitting right on top. This is how your comic books come in the box, sitting just like this. Like, what the fuck is that? Let me read some comments, man. About the best I can do right now. Comic packages should be on a press. Yeah, I agree with you there, brother. Fuck, man. Well, Project Story Time. Anybody else waiting for their shits? At least you know what to expect. So, especially if you received Blood Honey, you know how that came in packaged. This is a completely different ball game right here. Great quality comic book. Hate to see it fucked up because there was nothing there to protect it on the. They just put it in the box with the Cyberfrog box on top of it, the toy, in bubble wrap. You remember what I told you earlier? If anybody was listening to me when I said, "Hey, I used to get 45s." I got 45 the records sent to me in mail where the 45s, the vinyl record was put in a hard cardboard casing and then put in a box with with this white foam shit. But the actual record itself was in a hard cardboard that you couldn't even fucking bend. And I mean, in comparison to what Blood Honey came in, Blood Honey came in a hard cardboard casing, kind of envelope, to where it's like it wasn't no fucking nose up. What's up, Psychodorf 9? My man just got here. Was feeding the cats. That's what's up, man. I'm glad that you're here, man. Sorry you guys have to walk into me, but just seeing I've been waiting almost 3 years, man, for these comics, man, and they come in fucked up, man. Just not happy, man. The way they came in wasn't good, man. Where's my frog book? Well, just be expecting. Yeah, Psychodorf 9. Damn. I know, right? Damn. Yeah, man. They tossed that box around like a football during shipping. Yeah, I mean, they probably did that, but at the same time, the comic weren't protected, man. Look, man, when it comes to anything being shipped in the mail, you best believe that shit's getting fucking handled like a rag doll. I don't give a fuck if it says fragile or not. That shit's getting fucking tossed around like a football. Exactly. But man, if you know how you're supposed to ship comic books, and you know what's funny is I remember Ethan Van Sciver talking heavily about when he did Blood Honey, how Blood Honey was going to come in specifically packaged to where the comic book does not get damaged. And this is not the case this time. Is it because you had to add a toy to the top of it? It still didn't protect the comic book. Supposed to be Rekt playing comic. I know, right? Bet you the fucking comic book's awesome. Like, reading it, story's great, the whole nine. It's just Gemini mailers work well. Huh. Nice. 3-year wait should mean 9.8. Well, you would think, right? If you're shipping gun parts, some shippers want to lose or confiscate some. Wow. And Glenzer said, seriously, for a 3-year wait, it's got to be better than that. Well, you guys saw it when I opened it up. So basically, you have a box. Then your comic books are sit in the box just like that with, stickers and your cards, and then this box is sitting on top of your comic books, and that's how your shit gets shipped to you. That's it. And if you guys ever seen me unbox comics and all that other shit, then you know how crucial it is to make sure that comic books are sent protected. That's not the case with this one. And I know I can't be the only guy that has gotten this comic book in this way. I know I can't be, man. There's a lot of people unboxing their shits in the last, 2 weeks or so. And there's got to be somebody that's had to run across this problem where they fucking sitting here unboxing this shit and the comic book comes smashed with the box sitting on top of it. But then again, the comic books didn't come protected. They're busting out of the fucking bag and backboards. Damn, man. I'm gonna try to reach out to him, man. See if something can be done, man. This is crazy as shit. But man, it is what it is, man. Yeah, sentient. That's and it's funny because Etherman Sciver before said that he understood that as a people collecting comics and shit like that. Like that's not how you ship a comic, man. He understands that. He even talked about it himself. So for me to receive it like this, it's like what happened. And then again, it's not him. I bet you it's whoever he's entrusting to send off who's sending off these packages. And it's not, and even if it's not even that, somebody's just doing their job, putting the comic book in the box, putting this on top of it, on top of a stack of comics, closing up the box, taping it up, and just fucking sending it in the mail. They should have protected they could still put all that shit in the box the way they did it. Fucking protect the comics. That's where they're fucking failing at. They're not protecting the comics. So the combos get banged up in a box with a box inside of it. Oh, fuck, man. You know what? All bullshit aside, man. Yo, I need a smoke break on that one, dog. I'm sorry, y'all. Fuck it. So I'm gonna do this right now, but I'm doing it. I'm loading it up. About to hit this weed, man. It's enough to fuck it. I don't give a shit. To be honest, I can't be the only person that received their package like that, man. Somebody else had to have their shit dinged up, man. But Ethan, he's a good dude, man. Hopefully he'll understand when I DM him. Like I told y'all before, man, earlier, we follow each other and get this straightened out. Go straight to the source. Or, do I have to, go through Indiegogo to fucking follow, try to request another book or whatever. the thing is, people in the fucking post office, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and that's why when it comes to records, posters, and comic books and all that, that's why they have the hard cardboard packaging, in order so when you ship delicate stuff, nothing gets fucking destroyed. And like I said, he did it for Blood Honey, but they didn't do that shit for Rekt Planet, and Rekt Planet came fucked up. Just aggravated, man. Each individual comic should have been its own Gemini mailer. All right, my dude. Got a bell. Be seeing you. Hey, Psychodorf 9, I appreciate you, man. Why? Man, you take it easy, brother, and thank you for being here, man, and spending time with us, man. I sure appreciate you, man. You enjoy the rest of your day, man. You have a great weekend. I know tomorrow I'll be doing the Primetime Kings, with Baron Norman Tag, Vigilante Williamson, New Bomb Turk. Hopefully, we'll see you there, man. But you have a great night, man. And thank you for, stopping by, man, and checking us out, man. Appreciate you, man. You're awesome, brother. Thank you, man. And what you say? Light up. This got me stressed. Like it was my shit that got damaged. I'm going to take a hit, too. I feel you, man. I didn't know you spoke, man. That's what's up. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm just a little disappointed, man. I got this on today's Saturday. I got this Wednesday, Thursday. And I just told myself, I said, you know what? I'm going to wait till the weekend, got some time, unbox this, show people what I got, yada, yada. Art's great. I mean, fuck, damage or not, fucking art is awesome. Ethan Van Sciver is awesome. And, this ain't a slight on him on the least. I just know that they switched up packaging and that fucked up the comic. I'm going to tell you something, man. When I ordered Blood Honey, I ordered one comic. It came in. And not even 2 or 3 weeks later, another package came in. Blood Honey, autographed, everything. I didn't ask for it, didn't pay for, nothing. And me and other customers, there were customers that were getting multiple Cyberfrogs when he only ordered one. So me and other customers, we called, hit up Ethan Van Sciver and was like, hey, man, we getting extra copies of these Cyberfrog Blood Honeys. Like, what's going on? Even one dude was like, hey, I'll return it back to you if you need it. I was just hitting them up like, hey, I don't know what happened. Maybe the guys that are shipping your books out made a mistake, but I ended up getting 3 more on top of the one I initially received. So he jumps on a live stream that day and was like, hey, y'all, for all y'all that are getting those extra Cyberfrogs, go ahead and keep it, man. Hey, that was some real shit, man. That was some good stuff, man. I was like, damn, Ethan Van Sciver. And plus, he's always been good to me, man. So there ain't no way in hell I'm shit talking him at all. Never. Never will. Never have. Never will. I got not one bad thing to say about him. The only thing I have to say is whoever packaged his comics, this is not good. Quality shit. Everything fucking beyond expectations. But then when it comes damaged, and your comic book that again, the way you shipped your first one, you didn't ship your second one the same way, and it came fucked up when that could have been prevented. Okay, so how's it going, man? Hopefully everything's good with you, man. EVS might send you new copies. Fingers crossed. Yeah, man. Yeah, EVS. I mean, even if he doesn't, man, I still fuck with EVS, man. Like even some shit like this wouldn't have me to the point where I'd be like, oh man, I don't know, whatever. He got to do shit a little bit better, but I still support him. Great guy, man. Great guy. And everything, and I tell you what, man, if you go back, watch this, anybody watch this from the beginning, I had a lot of I had a lot of healthy, positive, some criticisms, on the brink of suggestions about comics artist Pro Secrets, which is Ethan Van Sciver's comic book company, and what I would like to see in Cyberfrog, instead of one book coming out every 2-3 years, four comic books a year. Do one every quarter. That way, it could keep readers more in the loop of what's going on with your storyline, instead of us getting something every few years. It'll keep people more invested in what you're putting out. Why? Because we get to we see it frequently. We don't have to wait too long to get the next chapter of the story, especially when you have people that want to read it and want to support it. Again, when it comes out to movies and albums, when it comes to a sequel, people aren't waiting 3 years, man. I know sequels come 3 years, some sequels come 10, 20 years. But not when you have a storyline already that a beginning, middle, end. And you started off with that, but it's just the fact that it's taking too long, man. When you got people beating you to the punch. Again, I'm not talking shit, but after what Young Ripper did, that should change the game on how people do their crowdfunding. And I'm not talking shit. It's an eye opener. It's a reality check. You got a guy that never did a comic book come out, fucking spit that shit the way he did it. What do you do then? Come on, man. It's got to light a fire up under somebody's ass to want to, get up and really start pushing this shit. Now he's talking about dropping 3 more comics for this year. And ice them because of the fact that, they'll have more to read. They're invested in the first issue. They want to see what happens in the second. Some people don't want to wait too long for that, man. Come on, you got to think. We live in a world where people want to see shit, at a decent amount of time. To where you got to understand, out of sight, out of mind. You stay out. You stay gone for too long. By the time you show back up, people are like, yeah. That's how people were about Avatar. Yeah, it made shitload of money, but did people give a fuck about seeing it? Not really. Why did people go watch it? Because it was an alternative to the bullshit we've been watching for the last 7 years, almost a decade. Same shit. But you know what, man? It's 7:30. To be honest, ever since the fucking time changed, I feel like I've been living a day behind, man. It's like I'm just behind in time and everything else. Like you can feel the setback in this shit. It's crazy. Yeah, but shit. Anybody got any thoughts, any comments, any suggestions? I'll let you boy. I'll be on for a couple more minutes and then I'll take off. But I'll tell you what, every last one of y'all that sat here and listened to me talk all this shit, man, I sure appreciate y'all. I was just giving the honest assessment of how things couldn't, I don't know, in my eyes, be better, man. You know, not to say that I know shit about the comic book industry, but I know I'm gonna have to figure it out pretty soon. Cause again, I'm working on some shit. Believe I'm telling you, I'm working on some ideas that when it comes for these ideas to really start manifesting, to really take on another level, man, I'm gonna need some fucking help to to really figuring out how this shit's really gonna come to life, man. Cause I'll be damned, man, if I'm gonna sit on these ideas and let these motherfuckers just die with me, man. When I go, I got some ideas that I want to put out there, man, and I got a hell of a war story. I got a war story, man. And I don't even want to say what it is, man, because it's a hell of an idea that I could see somebody snatching that shit, man, and fucking doing some and trying to call it their own. But I got a fucking superhero war story that I think that'll fucking I think it'll hit home, man, with a lot of people, man. And you guys wouldn't even understand the perspective that I'll put on this, man. What I got in my head, what I have some shit in my head, and I have that. I got ideas, man. I got ideas that I have a book that I've been writing, man, that I need to finish. Man. It's just crazy, man. Sometimes you don't even know where the time goes, man. Sometimes you start shit. Sometimes you don't finish. You try to get back to what you started in the first place. Things come back around. You're in a different place in life now than what you were 5, 10 years ago. You're trying to figure out how to make it all work, at the moment with the way, your life is at this time. And it's just, it's interesting, man. It's a hell of an experience. But I definitely want to show y'all something, man, one day. But best believe, man, just let y'all know, man, I'm working on some shit, man. So best believe me, man, it'll come and it'll be sooner than later. But I still need some time. I got a lot of different ideas. That might be another thing too. Might need to just focus on one and push shit out. But man, when you have a lot of good ideas and my man, how you doing, man? Well, I just unboxed Cyberfrog, and the way it came in this box, and compared to how it came in with Blood Honey came in a cardboard envelope. The way it came in this box, so you have this box, you have the comic books sitting inside, you have, of course, this nice Cyberfrog toy that comes in sitting on top, just like this, with everything closed up, and that's it. So basically, the comic book came, but it didn't come. It didn't come protected. So basically, the comic book is rumbling around in the box with the toy sitting on top, and the comic books is, this, it's not being the comic books are not being protected like you did with the Blood Honey. And like I was telling everybody, I know when you first dropped Blood Honey, that was a big concern, was people wondering if the comic book was going to come protected. And like I said, I have Blood Honey sitting in the next room, and when you send it, it was protected. So regardless of what happened, the contents inside weren't going to be damaged at all. But with this, the comic book didn't come protected. The only thing that the comic book came with was with the box with the bubble wrap sitting on top of it, and that was it. So, and then, if you go back, watch the rest of the video, man, I had a lot of suggestions on wanting to see more Cyberfrog, man. But like I said, everything else came in. That was a problem. And then other than that, it looks like the plastic, the bags and the backboards that came. Let me show you this. So the first thing I had opened up was actual Cyberfrog. And what happened here was that it came just like this. Like the plastic, like I guess the Cyberfrog was so thick that it had bust out of the plastic. And since the plastic, the comic book wasn't protected, the comic book is actually damaged in this corner. So even when you look at, you see how that corner's turned up, that corner of the comic book is turned up as well. And it didn't happen just for this. It happened with the Salamandroid and the comic book with Heather Swain and the dude on there. So I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but oh, what's up, Vigilante? What's going on, man? Low Spicklink's laptop. Yeah, the bag busted. And the thing is, even with the second the Salamandroid, like, of course this comic book is thick. It looks like it's about 2 comics in one. That's how thick it is. So, but even with the Salamandroid one press, like they're, they don't have this kind of thickness to it. And even that was busted out of the plastic. So I don't know if the plastic itself is not, that good of a grade of a plastic to where even a comic book that's not thick like this, is is even like I said, so that's what I was yeah, my box. Yeah, it looks like my box got tossed. We had some people report back on the bags are busting in shipment. Weird. Well, yeah, it's yeah. But like I told everybody, everything is beautiful. Love the art. This is worth every penny. Even like I said, it got way more than everybody got way more than what they paid for, man. You but again, when you did, like I said, when you didn't do the cardboard packaging like you did on the Blood Honey, I think that was the thing. Even let's say if you could have put it in the car, and I know it probably would have cost more money to have done that too, man. To put it in the cardboard packaging and then put it inside the box with the Cyberfrog on top. I know that would have been more money, but I guess what other way would have guaranteed the comic book to come in perfect condition? The way it was when it was bag and backboarded. So 73 pages. Oh man. Like I said, I knew it was thick as hell, man. Like I've watched you draw so much of it, and I was like, wow, this is this. I love you, man. I love your art, man. I have so many of your comic books autographed, and I know you've seen me do my whole Ether Van Sciver autograph comic book collection. So if you watched my whole stream, I wasn't even talking shit about anything about you, man. I had nothing but constructive criticisms, man, about wanting to see more of your work, man. Shit, you're one of the greatest artists, comic book artists of our times, man. It's like, shit, all I want to do is see more of what you have, man. If we can get you 3 or 4 times a year with Cyberfrog, like I say, man, just want more of what's awesome, man. We don't have enough of it, man. Love your shit, man. So, hopefully you understand, man. Got nothing but love for you, man. Oh man, thank you, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate you too, man. No way. I gotta make the story perfect. And thank you. Man, thank you, man. Yeah, man. It was just like I say, man, I had a few ideas, man. Not sure if it's anything you'd be interested in, but you have a hell of a product, man, and just want to see more of it, man. Want to see more of you, man. You're a hell of a talent, man. You're a hell of a dude, man. Love watching your shows, man. I've been rocking with you, man. Last 6 years, 7 years? Like I was telling people earlier, man. Been watching you, since you were telling people, how to get the best art equipment for drawing. I remember when you started the Fandom Menace. I remember when you first started doing the shirts. Like I say, man, I've been watching you for a long time. When you got with Jeff, when you're doing the High Council, I watched you from the beginning, from the very beginning. I remember when you coined the phrase, the High Council. I was there for all of that. Been there from the beginning. Remember when you first met Doomcock? You were laughing. You thought he was wild as shit. You're sitting there watching you, man. Always enjoyed everything you've done, man. Always been a huge supporter, always will be. Even when you were in DC Comics doing Green Lantern, and loved all the other art that you've done, all the other characters, man. Loved your Black Adam, loved your Batman, and then shit, when you went to do your own thing, man, it's like hell, couldn't do nothing but to support you, and been rocking with you ever since, man. And it's been a good 6, 7 years, man. Like no shit. It's been great. To see you fucking elevate more and more as you've been doing your own thing and shit. To be honest, if you would allow, once when I get my shit together, I would love to come to you, man, and come to you with something that I have on my mind, and hopefully I can get a minute of your time when when the time comes. You know, always wanted to say, hey, I would love to be the first person to come out on comic artist post secrets, comic book company, other than yourself, would love to be the next thing to come out, man. Something to aspire to. And I've said that for years, but since hell, you're here online, why not tell you? You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So that's always been a dream of mine, man, for the last 6, 7 years, man. So yeah. Read the story and put a review up. I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely do that. And thank you. And just quickly, I know you're busy, man. I know you got a lot of shit to do. What would be the best way to see if I can get another copy of Cyberfrog? I wouldn't, definitely would love that and the rest of the books. Would love another copy if possible. And thank you for that. Yeah, man. Been like I say, man, been rocking with Ethan Van Sciver for since the beginning, man. I'm just I ain't gonna lie. When Ethan followed me on Twitter had to be about 2 years ago, about 2.5 years ago. Boy, that was that was a hell of a day, man. That was really made my day, man. I was like, holy shit, it was a good day, man. Good stuff, man. Just actually, no, I don't think I've saw the. I know I know I do get a message from Indiegogo, like whenever you do the updates on Indiegogo. I definitely get those sent to my email. If it's in there, then I'll go look. But you definitely, you know, you can DM me on Twitter if you have the information. I would definitely appreciate it. Okay. Are you about to let me know here? All right. Appreciate it. Thank you. Man. It's funny. I was watching Ethan earlier today. He had did the Jack show. And yeah, he's in some shit with Chili, man. Look, it's crazy. He got on Pedro Pascal's ass for not defending Gina Carano, during the whole during that whole bullshit with Disney. And Chili has an issue with EVS, man. And he was showing off like the actual news articles that, basically it's like it's like EVS versus the whole country of Chile, man. It's wild as shit, man. It's a real thing, man. You guys look it up, man. It's wild. Oh, you think my chat is blocking email addresses? Damn. To be honest, I wouldn't know how to, like I said, we, well, if I'm going to give it to your email address, one piece at a time. That's cool. Thank you. All right, appreciate that. I see what you're doing. Yeah, I'll do that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll definitely do that. Thank you for that. Give us your mailing address, and we'll get you a nice replacement out. I'll do that. I'll do that. And have a great night. Hey, you do the same. And thank you for everything, man. Love you, brother. You have a great night. And, thank you for coming by the channel. Man, you just don't even know how much you made my night, man. Love you, appreciate you, and thank you for everything that that you do, as far as entertainment and everything else, man. You've been awesome, man. You deserve a lot more than what you've been credited for, man. And shit, sky's the limit for you, man. You're already there, but there's so much further you can go, and we'll be there with you the whole step of the way. So thank you for that, man. And thank you for touching down, man, and hanging out with us, man. Thank you. There you have it, man. Ethan Van Sciver, man, in the house. That's what's up, man. Yeah, it was funny. I was about to get off too, man. That's shocked the shit out of me. But it's all good. I'm thankful. And wow. I wonder how he knew I was even going live. Or was he even live? He said he watched the whole thing. Interesting. I hope he's a subscriber. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wow. Well, wishful thinking, man. Wishful thinking. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful. And I'm thankful that everybody was here with me, man. I appreciate y'all. Holy shit. That's gonna be awesome. When I sit there and tell my brothers, yo, EVS came and hollered at your boy. But that was awesome of him to do that. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, I had a very eventful and good way to end a Saturday night stream. I'm thankful and I appreciate, everybody being here, Ethan Van Sciver showing up, showing his love, spreading his love around, man. Thankful for that. Just wanted to say that shit. This has been one hell of an unboxing. I guess you'll never know what you'll expect over on YouTube, right? The opportunity and the experience. And there's nothing like it. Glenn just say, yo, the chat wasn't going to interrupt your dialogue with EVS. Congrats. Yeah, man. I'm thankful, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming in and supporting your boy, man, and giving me a chance to speak to EVS, man. Thank y'all for that, man. Wow. I guess to be honest, I learned the lesson today, man. No shit. Lesson is you never know who's ever watching or listening. No shit. Not that I was trying to get fly or nothing like that, but just honestly speaking, you never know. That was a good, sign. That was a good sign of that and good indicator of that one. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get off, man. But just wanted to tell everybody, thank y'all, for being here. Y'all looking out for me, man, supporting me, hearing me out, riding this out with me. Man, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thankful that you guys have been in my corner. You guys, keep me up when I'm down. And it's nothing like y'all, man. This and you guys are real family, man. If you guys haven't known that now, shit, you guys have always had my back and I got yours. So, that's the only way that's the only way to go forward in life, man. Look out for one another and just be thankful, man. So I'm thankful. I love you guys. Appreciate y'all. Man, you guys take it easy. And you guys have a great night, man. Hopefully anybody's having any live streams, I'm gonna float around and see who's doing a live stream. You might see me pop in and out. But other than that, love you guys. You guys take care. You have a good night. Be easy. And I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. I'll be getting on with Vigilante Williamson, Baron Norman Tag, New Bomb Turk. We'll be doing the Primetime Kings tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central. And so you guys take care. We look forward to seeing you guys. Hopefully we'll see you there tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Love you all. And check you out on the next go around. Y'all be safe. Take it easy. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.